What's good, everybody? Welcome to Mongoose and Babypython show. I'm Mongoose.
I'm Babypython.
And let's get started with this today. And today, let's get this day started with, we're going to review the Conor McGregor versus Dustin Poirier. And
what?
How?
What'd you say?
Conor
Dustin
McGregor,
who?
Dustin Poirier.
Conor who?
Conor McGregor.
That was some bull. That's all I gotta say. Nah, it was. I'm gonna start out by saying this. It was a definite good fight. Now, let's just skip right to the end. Conor lost. He got knocked out. There's memes everywhere of this man doing this. Everywhere.
We shouldn't be laughing at that.
He shouldn't be laughing at it.
But the way people
funny.
are so clever.
They're so clever with it. But first of all, shout out to Conor McGregor because he's a fucking GOAT. And shout out to Dustin Poirier because he's a fucking GOAT too.
He did way better than I thought he was going to do.
Way better than what I thought. Like, I didn't know he had that kind of resilience in him.
I knew he did, but I thought Conor was going to put him away the first and second
I did too,
round.
but it didn't happen. Like, right. Dustin definitely kept a level head.
Dustin, he does better the longer he goes in the fight. The longer he goes in the fight, the better he does. Yeah. Which is the complete opposite of Conor.
Yeah.
Conor has to take you out the first and second round. But he ended up getting taken out. Was it the end of the second round?
Yes.
He ended up getting knocked out.
Yes.
It
was barely the end of the second round. It was like mid-end to the second round. Like, there was still a hell of time on the clock left for Conor to like try to redeem himself, but he got knocked the f out, TKO.
Man, that was upsetting, man. It's crazy. Everybody had their money on Conor. Everybody had it, including me.
I'll tell you this. Do you know where Dustin's from? Why he's so resilient?
He's from New Orleans, right?
New Orleans. So first of all, shout out to Lafayette. You know what I'm saying? New Orleans is that spot. They probably call him Dustin Poirier. Like, how they say it? They say, you ever had to have two favorite to win yet? Dustin Poirier. And that boy just won. But it's like, what are you gonna do? Who is he gonna fight from here?
Who is he gonna fight from here? Think about it. If Khabib's truly retired, he has people like Oliveira to fight, and he has Michael Chandler to fight. See what I'm saying? And I say those are the two. Bro, Michael Chandler just beat a number 4 lightweight. Beat Dan Hooker. Knocked Dan Hooker out in the first round.
But Dustin Poirier has already beaten Dan Hooker.
So what?
So now you just fight. But I would say Dustin has a title shot.
Look, Chandler's gonna have to fight somebody. You can't just keep him right here like,
it's not gonna be Dustin.
No. Bro, he's good enough to fight Dustin.
It don't matter. Dustin deserves a title shot. Yeah.
I feel you. Dustin deserves a title shot, but at the same time, if Khabib is truly retired, then he's gonna have to fight somebody for the real title. If Khabib's truly retired, he's not gonna fight again. He's gonna have to fight somebody for the real title.
Y'all tell us what y'all think. Should Dustin get this fucking title shot or no?
That's up to Khabib. That ain't up to us or them.
It's up to Dana.
It's up. No, Khabib has a right to say if he want to retire or not. Khabib said if he's retired, but he's negotiating with Dana. Nobody really knows what's going on. You know what I'm saying? He might fight. I ain't gonna talk about what I was gonna talk about. But if it's the case where Khabib's completely done, Dustin Poirier is gonna have to fight either Oliveira or Michael Chandler.
You hear that truck outside?
What about it?
Conor McGregor just got knocked the out. I'm mad at that. Truly, I don't even want to talk about this. I'm mad at that.
We're all mad, you know, but
I want Conor.
If Conor really wants to come back and fight, he's gonna have to come back hungry, man. He's gonna have to use it to motivate himself, man. Well, remember Rocky 3?
Yeah.
When Rocky, you know, he was all famous. He had a title. He was chilling. He was having fun and stuff like that. But then, you know, Mr. T came up and beat, you know, and whooped him. Then he had to take his training seriously again.
That's how you feel about Conor?
Right.
That's rude. But that's kind of real though.
Hey, but it's crazy. Like, Conor doesn't have to fight. Conor doesn't. He made it. It's crazy. Like, you know, Conor McGregor got the media company. He got the Proper 12.
Yeah.
He got I think he doing something else too. I can't remember what it was.
Shit.
But shit, he just won. He just won 3 million just off that fight. He lost.
That's saddening.
It's like
I thought he was gonna come back strong as hell. Like I really.
He looked good. He looked great.
I thought he was gonna.
But maybe he just naturally like maybe. I don't know, man. It's just he just don't got that lung capacity in.
Yeah.
And you see the way when he gets tired, he starts like when he gets back to the cage, like he just can't.
I think honestly all of that came from boxing. Because when he switched to boxing, it kind of threw his whole momentum off. You know what I mean?
No, I don't think so.
I think so because boxing and MMA is 2 different sports.
No, bro, he's been ever since the what's that Mayweather fight. He's been training. He's still been training. He's still been training MMA. It's not like he's only training boxing.
It don't feel like it. He came in with too much ring rust to be training like that. Way too much ring rust. What was next up? Because I'm super mad about that, so I really don't want to talk about this.
We're going right, but anyways, Michael Chandler. Michael Chandler's UFC debut was awesome. Yeah. Like, hey, remember you was like, oh, Dan Hooker got this. Dan, I was like, nah, you don't know Chandler, bro.
I really thought Dan Hooker Chandler too. But in my defense, I had never seen Michael Chandler fight or anything. But he came out short, stocky, short power, by the way. But he came out short, stocky. You could tell he's a wrestler by all means. The way he walked, the way he moved, all of that. But I didn't expect him to have so much power in his hands.
Bro, he has hella power. You know that. I know how you be talking mess about them Bellator fighters.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
yeah, I do.
Man, Michael Chandler, bro, I'm telling you, he come to make a statement. He come to make a statement. Yes, he's a lot shorter than the rest of the other fighters. He's gonna have to fight, but that little guy is strong as hell.
I can tell.
He's strong as hell. You see his legs?
I'm ready to see him do some more.
See his legs, man?
Yeah.
You see the
did you see his body?
Yeah.
The man's like this. He came out like this, short, stocky, and ready to go.
I'm telling you, man.
I was like, yo, what the fuck?
He has hella power.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, and like just like bro with the strong legs, bro. When he go for a takedown, he can easily take you to the top. He can easily push off his leg.
I don't doubt it.
Bam! Got that power in it. He got that power in his hand.
It was shown last night.
Knock you the hell out.
It was shown last night.
Yeah.
And the messed up thing is that he's like, I'm not gonna say strictly a wrestler, but you can tell he's such a wrestler that like, I don't think nobody's gonna be able to wrestle with him, except for Henry Cejudo. But I know they're not gonna.
That's completely different weight class.
Not same weight class, but still, like, I feel like at a wrestling stance, that's the only other person that can compete with him. So since he's in a different weight class, he might do what Henry Cejudo did and really take a double champ.
You know, he was calling out Khabib
instantly, and that's his first fight in the UFC, and that's why.
Hey, but he knocked, like I say, he knocked out a number 4 ranked fighter. So he can't say nothing about him. Yeah. Oh, that's his first fight in the UFC. He came in and knocked out a number 4 ranked fighter.
Yeah.
You can't talk mess about that. He's proven himself already. You know what I'm saying? He's hungry, man. He's hungry to make a statement.
Yeah.
He said he want to be the champ within probably within a year or 2. So he can do it, man. He can do it.
I see it. I could definitely see it happening. I mean, Michael Chandler, he's new to me, but from what I seen last night, it's very impressive. That's all I gotta say about Mike. Yeah. Mike went in there and showed out.
Yeah, he gonna prove everybody wrong, man. I'm telling you, man. He's probably, since Khabib's leaving, he's probably the most dangerous lightweight in the UFC right now. I'm telling you, I'm glad he made the switch to UFC. Because if he stayed in Bellator, I feel like nobody would notice. Not as many fans of MMA would have noticed him.
True.
But since he's in the UFC now, it'd be awesome to see a former Bellator champ become the new UFC champ.
It would be.
It's gonna be awesome. That dude's a badass. That's my guy.
I see Michael going far in UFC.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Then we got UFC. The next UFC pay-per-view, March 6th.
Yeah.
Like we've already covered.
March 6th is something ridiculous.
Israel Adysanya is fighting Jan Blachowicz.
Israel Adysanya.
For the light heavyweight title.
Yeah.
I say Israel got this one.
I think so too.
Israel got this one.
You dang near know so. The man, I know I always bring this up. I bring this up like every flipping episode, right? John Jones was supposed to be the next Anderson Silva. It didn't work out. So, I think Israel Adesanya is gonna be the next Anderson Silva.
I feel you. The next Anderson Silva or just the first Israel Adysanya.
I mean, yeah, that too.
You know
I ain't
what
gonna try
I'm
to disrespect his name, but you know what I mean. Like champion-wise, and like somebody that I can see holding that reign and really having it like be as smooth as Anderson was, like just kind of dipping stuff and throwing stuff out the way and that counters, smooth counters. Israel got it. I'm not saying John Jones still couldn't do it, but John Jones is in such a different place now. It's just not. It's not even worth it.
Right.
I think Israel just got it tied up.
Israel probably gonna be one of the best, man. Like he already is one of the best, but I feel like he still has more to prove. I haven't seen him fight a strong wrestler yet. I mean, he fought, if you want to call it a fight, Yoel Romero. That was not a fight.
Yeah,
that was horrible. Like
Israel's too good.
None of them even tried in that fight at all. They just looked at each other. Anyway,
he said it.
But yeah, that's gonna be an awesome fight, man.
Yeah,
and he's definitely gonna be a reigning two belt champion. You know, he gonna have the middleweight title.
Yeah.
So it's for the light heavyweight title.
And that's the main event, though, right?
Oh heck yeah. Then after that,
that's not all. Yeah, let's say March 6th is stacked.
We got Amanda Nunes fighting Megan Anderson.
Yeah, that's gonna be lethal.
My opinion, Nunes got this
easily.
With ease.
Nunes is like, she's the lioness for a reason. Her hands are made of like steel and lion paws. Like she. Like she rocking people as a female, as a woman. That's rare to have that kind of power to like and just straight knock somebody out like that.
She's the only one that knocked out Chris Cyborg.
Yeah,
beat Chris Cyborg. You know, so
Chris Cyborg is
she was talked about.
She's built like a man.
She used to be considered the greatest female fighter
she was so strong.
of all time. Now it's Nunes. Nunes came and just put pressure on her.
Easy.
And just knocked her ass out.
Excuse me.
Yeah. I'm mad. I just ate.
He's a fatty. I didn't eat nothing. I'm over here starving, by the way.
So I say that's the fight. That's a good fight.
Yeah. And this is all on March 6th, though.
March 6th. There's another championship fight.
One last one on the same card.
Peter Yan,
your boy,
versus Aljamain Sterling.
That's the boy. Peter Yan, you love that man for some reason.
Now who you got in this fight?
I'm going with Sterling just to go against Jan. Just to go against Jan.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Sterling's pretty good. Sterling, he has reach on Jan.
I think he's gonna put up a good fight. I think Peter Yan, from what I've seen recently and what you showed me, and when I seen that first fight of his, he's a monster. I'm not gonna take that away from him, but I think Sterling's gonna put up enough of a fight for him.
Here's the thing. I think Sterling,
because he's still young, but good.
Sterling is good. He has reach. He's light. I feel like he's a little lighter on his feet than Jan. But I think Sterling's gonna make the mistake of trying to keep his distance, where Jan he's gonna easily find his way through that and get close. Get on the inside, and he's no slouch on the striking game either. And he has good takedown defense and. He can take people down too, just as well. So I feel like Jan is gonna do great. He's gonna do great against Sterling. I think he's gonna beat Sterling. I don't think Sterling got a chance. I shouldn't say he don't got a chance, but I know Sterling. He's been on a 5-fight winning streak. He's doing good. He's doing well. But I think Peter Yan, he's gonna stick around. And try to be, I say he'd be the best bantamweight now.
Peter Yan he's still young. That's my only thing. He doesn't. I'm not gonna say he's Michael Chandler, but he's kind of like Michael Chandler. He doesn't have that many fights in the UFC yet. You know what I mean? Sterling has a plethora at least enough that's he has more ring time than what I know Jan does as far as UFC goes, from what I know.
Man, I don't care, man.
Am I wrong?
I don't care. I think, but check this out, bro.
Go ahead.
See the way he put out Aldo.
He did. He definitely put out. That's what I'm saying. Like, Peter Yan's a monster. I'm not taking it away from him. I'm just saying I think sometimes it boils down to experience. Plus Aldo's in a weird position. He's in a weird space. Aldo keeps coming back like, I'm ready to fight, and then he gets in there and goes, Like every single time he comes back strong, looking like, oh, he about to some shit up. Excuse my language. But then all of a sudden he'll be like this. Like, bro, what happened? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I feel you.
He does that every trip. So it's like, not saying Aldo wasn't something vicious for him, but Aldo didn't show up to the fight, so it wasn't really, to me, it didn't test Peter Yan's skills. I think Sterling will, because Sterling's hungry now. Very hungry from what I can tell.
All right, then. All right. Let's talk about something else, man. Let's talk about Max Holloway.
Okay.
Max Holloway, his fight last week.
Yeah.
Impressive as hell.
Crazy.
Impressive. Was it 445 significant strikes in one fight?
That man, wow.
Man, that was a great fight to start off the new year, man. Start off the year and to start off 2021.
Yeah.
And check this out, bro. That fight, in a way, he embarrassed the guy. Calvin Kattar.
Yeah.
He embarrassed him. Like the first round, Holloway was feeling him out. Then like from then on, Holloway was just picking him apart. Like, he was having a field day on him.
Holloway's that dude.
With ease.
He's like, a Hawaiian with pride.
Like, remember that fight when he fought when he fought what's your boy that was messing with Holloway at the time?
Brian Ortega, yeah. Brian Ortega.
Anyway,
he that nigga too. He had Holly Berry. People, I don't think a lot of people knew that.
Yeah, that was a while ago though. But when he was fighting Brian Ortega, remember that? He was beating the mess out of Brian Ortega.
He was. And Brian Ortega ain't no joke.
It kind of reminded me of that.
Ain't no pun, boy. Yeah.
Kind of reminded me of that, but worse this time.
Way worse.
Worse this time. It was like it was a single, like this is just a one-sided fight. Easily one-sided fight. It was like.
What does Max Holloway always put? Blessed or something?
Yes, yeah. Max Bless Holloway.
Yeah, Max Bless Holloway. He that dude, man. He that dude. It was impressive. Great fight to start out 2021, like you said. I'm not even going to iterate what you just said. It's just like, that's who Max Holloway is. He comes in, like I said earlier, he's a Hawaiian with pride. He's coming in hungry every single fight. I feel like it was him, my boy, what's my boy's name? They look alike. Tony Ferguson.
Oh, Tony Ferguson.
Yeah.
Oh, they got like wing tattoos.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm like. They look alike, but they don't. It's just more like, every time you see the wing tattoo, you're like, oh, is that Max or is that Tony? You know what I mean? Then you see their face, like, oh, it's Tony Smack. Anyway, point was, I feel like it was Max, Tony, Israel. For now, let's stick with those three. They are some of the best fighters out right now. I know we're talking about him being like possibly the greatest featherweight of all time. And that could be true for Max Holloway. It could be. He still has to do a couple more things to maybe be considered the greatest of all time, especially for a featherweight. You know what I'm saying? Not saying it's not true, not saying it couldn't come true, but he just has to pass a couple more tests. I
feel you, but you know, I still think he could be considered the best featherweight. He beat. I know like a lot of people beat Aldo now, but he beat Aldo like twice. He beat Brian Ortega. He beat, who else did he beat during his title reign? I can't remember. But remember the fight with the Volkanovski?
Yeah.
Man, it was a close fight, that first fight. The second fight he was robbed. They need to do a third fight with them too, because most definitely I feel like, Max Holloway versus Volkanovski, they need one more fight to settle that. And I think Max has improved so much more that he can take out Volkanovski right now.
Mm-hmm.
I think he can take him out. I know Volkanovski's tired of he's tired of fighting Max. You know what I'm saying?
I know that for
as soon as he thinks he got rid of Max, he's like, crap, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, I don't know, bro. I want to give him that title because I see where you're going with this, so I want to give him that title. But I think he just got a couple more things to like solidify that thing. You know what I mean? Maybe knock somebody out in the first round on some smooth shit, like make it look easy, rather than like this is a dog fight. He usually goes into dog fights rather than like in and out.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I think that's the makings of the greatest of all time. Muhammad Ali would get in and out. Mike Tyson would get in and out. Conor McGregor gets in and out until last night. But still, you know what I mean? Anderson Silva would get in and out. So to me, that's the makings of a greatest of all time because they know how to perform and be done. Not saying that people don't love the dogfighting Max. That's, of course, people love that. You know what I mean? Like, that man is ridiculously good. Who wouldn't want to see somebody go that hard? But I just think if he learns to get in and out a little more, it'll definitely greatest of all time type shit.
I feel it. If he beats Volkanovski, man, let's say he's the greatest of all time when he does that.
You say if he does that?
Yeah.
Do we want to shake on it? Actually, I'm not gonna shake on it.
I don't understand why we gotta shake on it.
I'm not gonna shake on it only because I'm not gonna shake on it because if he wins and we shake on it, then it'll be like, yeah, I'm calling the greatest of all time.
Right.
But for me, I still couldn't call him that until I see it in and out.
I feel you.
That's all I'm saying.
Anyway, so yeah, that's what we have for you today. But one more thing though, pretty soon we're gonna have more content for you. We start inviting people up here, talk about the fights and things like that, and even more. We have more content. It's gonna be fun. So we see y'all next time. All right, peace.
Peace.